Variegated. Grafted to this fresh PC from the garden. So we take little cuts like this, take out the sides. Nice and juicy, so it should graft well.
What's that big bang?
I'm not sure, mate.
Looks the sounded like
Once we cut these side bits off, we'll go back around again. Just so when it starts to dry, it doesn't push itself off because of these side walls here, so it shrinks down with it. A lot of people make that mistake when they're grafting and the graft comes back off. So getting all nice and shaped. And then the main thing is we want it to be pretty level. So that looks pretty nice there. And leave a little bit on top like that, and now we'll do this one. A nice straight cut always helps. That one wasn't really that straight, so we can straighten it a bit. Alright. You can have the tips, maybe.
the wind.
It's running away.
I might put one on this corner.
Alright. Round and round we go. Alright, now around again. Just cut off these V's like that. Another one here. Do another one here. Once again, just so it doesn't push the graft off when it starts to dehydrate and sink down. Another one here. Another one here. Alright. Take this top off like that. Now for the big one. Take it as close to the tip as you can. It typically helps make a better union because the core isn't as hard yet. So go around. Go around. You're alright, mate. You can have the top if you want.
I know we forgot. I just got the can of pipe for
Around
myself.
again. Around again. We might put the butt graft on this big one here. Around again. One more time around the loop.
Mum said I could help you.
Alright, now we'll just shape it. Boom. Shape it. Shape it a bit more. A little bit more shaping. A little bit more there. There we go. Another little bit here. Another little bit here. Alright. That looks good. Now we'll just level him up here. Make sure it's nice and level. And a thin slice on the top to keep it juicy till we get to it. Just make sure it's nice and level. That's the most important thing. Otherwise it'll be uneven. Alright. Now we can start chopping up our scion, which will be the top of the graft. It's called the scion. So we'll put a butt graft on here, which is the butt. We call it a butt graft. And then we might do a couple of sections on here, and then I might do a slab graft or two after. And we'll take our little bits of pantyhose Oh, pantyhose?
It's so funny.
It is a funny word, isn't it?
Yeah.
These pantyhose even belong to my nan.
Oh.
She left a big collection to me when she passed away. Rest in peace, her beautiful soul.
What
Alright,
was this song?
so we'll make a cut here. We'll do a big chunk. See, look at that. Inside is variegated. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice and green inside the core.
The video.
So that's a good one. What's up, mate?
When you do get another top, do you think I can have it? Only
Yeah.
if you do get another top?
There's always more tops around here to have, mate. Okay, so we'll line up the circles and put him on there. It's very juicy, this one.
But how would we know which one way to put it?
So we
Because
line
it'll
up.
have roots coming out that one way.
You see how we've got the two circles in the middle?
Yeah?
We're just teaching the little ones here. See how I do this and they overlap?
Yeah.
You want both of the circles, both of the vascular cores to overlap like that, and then you can graft them. So we'll take our pantyhose and we'll use this to hold it down, which is like some people. I've used tape before. Tape works well. Lots of different grafters have different ways of doing things. Some people use fish and sinkers and line, big heavy sinkers. I've had good success using tape, but you have to come back and re-tape them a lot.
Yeah, every day.
Annoying sometimes. It's just a bit easier to readjust the pantyhose.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get good pressure down on it like that. And we have our first graft done.
All you just need to do now is do the rest.
Yep, we'll put these somewhere nice and dry to dry and callus up, and then they'll go in the prop house.
Do you mean greenhouse?
Prop house, greenhouse. Yep.
You just got confused?
Oh, it's same thing really. We do a lot of propagation work in there.
Wait, you should keep the top for me.
The top won't grow because it's variegated. We might have to graft it onto something. I wasn't planning on using all this because, oh, look at that once again. Very nice
And juicy.
variegation in the middle. We'll have to remember that
We might need to cut one.
that way is up. Alright, so we'll get this guy on here. Line up his rings. And then squish him and hold him down for a minute. Not too much pressure or you'll crush it.
And then you need to get more of those. Is that correct?
Hang on a minute. I'm not thinking. I've done it the wrong way. That's alright. We can turn it back around. We've got time. There we go. That's the way. My brain was a bit upside down there for a second. Make sure they're lined up. They're lined up. Nice union. I like doing this way, this style of grafting. So a lot of people like slab grafts. Slab grafts are alright, but I have more success grafting them like this. And then I'll just shave off the areoles I don't want to get the marbly pups from the marbly sections that I do want.
Oh, like the one over there.
Yeah, a bit of green and a bit of yellow. Like there's one over there in the greenhouse I did that's a lot like this. You can see it's a mix of.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's a mix. And that's what we want. And the whole goal eventually is to get one that we can grow on its own roots instead of having to rely on growing on a graft.
Hey, Uncle BJ. Uncle BJ.
What's up?
Do you know when I always wanted one of the pups from on one of Cactus?
Yeah.
Now them are big.
Are they?
They're big enough to cut.
I cut one of them for your dad the other day.
Bill?
No, Rowan, your stepdad.
Oh. Do you think you can get one up for me? Like one of
We
the
might be able to get one for you.
Like one of these ones? One over there? Do you know the
We'll just
one
make sure we get all these burrs out of this pantyhose.
Do you know the one I showed you, Uncle BJ?
Alright, here's number 2. Look at that, beautiful, no slippage, straight on there, no dramas. A good graft. No gaps, wonderful. Alright, I think this might be the last.
Keep
The last one we can do on here, and then we might try and do some slab grafts in a later video. We don't have to do all of this today, but we will get this last little bit on there, so that way. Once again, there's some nice
Are you using the knife?
bits in there. I'll come and cut it in a minute when I'm done here, bud.
I was going to say, if you don't use
So
the knife.
we'll cut it here. So once again, we've still got some green in the middle, which gives us a good possibility to shoot out a nice mixed pup. It's not all yellow. It's not too bad. So we'll get this guy on here. Nice and centered like that. That's wonderful. There we go. A little bit of pressure. We got all those side bits off, so it won't pop off if it's when it dehydrates and comes down. Alright. Last one. No movement, that's good. Sometimes they slip and they move, and it's a pain in the butt because then you have to reset them. It's very fiddly.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's hard to do as well.
So we'll get that one. No, it's more technique than hard. Once you get the technique down, it's actually quite easy. But just making sure that you do the things, you shave off the side bits so they don't pop off, you get the cuts nice and level, and you match up the rings, and that's pretty much it. Alright, hold on a second.
I'm just moving that way over here.
There's still a bit of green left in this one, but we might do another separate video, and I will do some slab grafts of these bits here that have the green, because we don't want the yellow. We do not want the yellow. We do not want any more bananas. We just want to get some nice
choosy
marble
green
guys.
one.
Yeah, cheers.
Can I show you